Out of the wind and waves, I'm drawn to you. You're a beacon shining through the clouds of doubt. You are my light.
In concert, in performance. Oh, some of you are saying, oh, wait, hold it, come in, look. It's that American Idol guy. And Scott MacIntyre probably will always have that as one of his titles. One of his favorite titles is husband of Christina, and they're both here. Hey, welcome back home to both of you. Christina, welcome back home to AZTV.
Thank you, Pat. It's so fun to see you all this morning.
Used to be part of our family.
Well, I hope I'm still part of the family.
Absolutely. Anytime you want to dump this guy and come back to work. Listen, Scott MacIntyre, then American Idol, now do a 1-minute review of just simply the difference between Scott MacIntyre then and Scott MacIntyre now.
You know, I've been through a lot, as you know, Pat. We've talked about some of it, but being blind from birth was one thing, and then I never talked about this on Idol, but I went through a kidney transplant right before Idol that saved my life, and I went from not being able to make music to making music on that huge stage, and then since then I've been through a second kidney transplant. We went through it as a couple. We were married and entered that time of uncertainty once again, and we just had to hold on to each other and hold on to God in that time, and we've had some ups and downs for sure.
Christina, now listen, I've known you longer than I've known Scott. So I gotta tell you, Scott, don't listen to this, all right? Pay no attention. Did you have any idea what you were getting into? I mean, he was always that hot guy, that talented guy, and it didn't seem to you, to me, that it bothered you at all that he didn't happen to have the sense of seeing. But all of this other stuff piled on, for crying out loud. Did you ever stop and think, what the heck did I decide on here?
Well, you are right that his blindness never really bothered me. It was just always a part of who he was, and obviously he compensates for that in a lot of other ways. But I think our journey as a couple and through our faith has just really helped me to be able to overcome obstacles with him as a couple and as a wife, actually. So,
but it's been tested.
It has been, but you know, through all that, like through the second transplant, we really learned to ask questions like, instead of why me when something happens, the question we would ask is, why not me?
Yeah, and that's part of the documentary. And Scott, we're going to see right now just a tiny part of an extraordinary piece of material that has to do with your life and and a couple of other lives too.
Lives too, yeah.
Let's just take a look at I Am Hope, the inspirational transplant journey.
We found out that he'd need a second kidney transplant.
Just because you need a transplant doesn't necessarily mean that you can get a transplant.
I don't have strength to push enough air through my vocal cords. Somewhere in this room is my donor.
This person is willing to go under the knife, literally, for someone they've never met before. God wants to be first in our lives.
I'm thinking about being rolled away. That's going to be the hardest part because I won't have you there, you know?
Sometimes he asks us to let go of things that we're holding on to.
You are my lighthouse standing tall and true.
In life, we don't always get the transplant. We don't always get the cure or the solution. It's in our suffering that we truly grow closer to God. You saved my life.
And miracles just keep happening to this couple, as if by magic, then there was a child. Wow. You know what? On this program, this is 16 years we've been doing this show, that is the first time that a child's just suddenly appeared. And what better time than the holidays, right? Introduce us, Christina.
This is Christian Scott MacIntyre, born on September 21st, 2016.
Yeah.
Hi, Christian.
Here he is.
It's good to see you.
Christian, can you say hi,
Yeah,
Mr. Penn?
okay.
Wave hello.
Hi.
You say hi.
Right? No, I got a couple of smiles. He's
Like
already
cameras.
showing a great sense of rhythm. And yet another miracle in your life. Talk to us, though, about the medical miracle.
It really is amazing because when my donor gave me that second transplant, that gift of life, she not only saved my life, but she allowed us to create a new life. And we welcomed Christian into the world. We couldn't have kids when I was in kidney failure. And so he's really just a way that her gift is already going far beyond me.
So where do these folks who are right now saying, wait a minute, I've been a Scott MacIntyre fan for a long time. I want to know about the documentary. Where do I see it?
The first place it is available, the only place right now, is pureflix.com. P-U-R-E. Pureflix.com.
Yeah.
You can actually watch it for free. You sign up for a free monthly trial. You can watch it, check it out. They have a lot of great titles, and we're very happy that they are our first outlet. More to come.
Oh, right. Well, with the subject of more to come, the next time you visit, of course, I will expect probably a daughter.
There you go. Yeah.
The MacIntyre family. Don't forget the documentary is there, and always the music of Scott MacIntyre. Back in a moment.